Okay, it is 6:01 p.m. on Tuesday, September 9th, 2025. This is a meeting of the Norwalk Conservation Commission and Inland Wetland Agency. Could we have roll call, please?
Commissioner Vanette,
Here.
Kwaki,
Yep.
Knight,
Here.
and Breslin.
Here.
All right,
Okay.
you have a quorum.
Is anyone from the public dialed in to make any comments?
Not a one.
Love it. No receipt or discussion. Moving on to discussion and or decision for S25-657 19 Park Street.
So this application remains incomplete. I emailed the applicant last week, checking in on whether any new information had been submitted, because you do have statutory timelines in which to make a decision. This is a corrective action application that includes a variety of activities. Not all of the after the fact activities were included in the application. The deadline to make a decision, I'll say that the applicant has already provided a 65-day extension. So initially you have 65 days to either open the public hearing or make a decision from the date of receipt. And that date was about to pass, and then the applicant can provide an additional 65 days of time for you to either open the public hearing or make a decision. That 65 days gets you to, you need to make a decision on or before your October 14th meeting. I would, as of, so anyway, so I recommended that if the applicant had additional information to submit, that they should either submit it or consider making a withdrawal, so that the agency isn't forced to deny the application. And they emailed earlier today and are withdrawing their application. So like any other corrective action application, a withdrawal or a denial of a permit application does not meet the directives of the initial order that prompted them to make the application in the first place. So once I determine what the most appropriate next step will be, which will probably be another order and another firm deadline to submit an application, I'll keep you posted, but it has been withdrawn.
Okay. Moving on then. Thanks for that explanation. Acceptance of minutes.
Well, I've read the minutes and I'll make the motion that we accept them as written.
I'll second.
Okay, any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
That's an aye from Heather. Yep, all of us. Great, cool. All right, so moving on to Conservation Commission bylaws. It looks like you sent us a draft, Alexis. Thank you for that.
Did. So the red line starts on page 4 of the document. And the first change reflective of what you discussed at the previous meeting is to Article 3 regarding officers in section number 2. It previously read that the term of office shall be for 1 year beginning August 1st, and that service of the officer in the same post shall not exceed 2 consecutive terms. That's been changed to the previously discussed date of December 15th, and the rest has been removed, potentially. And I'll just summarize everything that I changed. And then on page 6 of the document, under Article 5, meetings, under section 1, the annual meeting of the commission shall be the first regular meeting in December instead of July. And lastly, on page 7, which is also under Article 5, section 6 is the discussion about a quorum. In the second paragraph, there was a little, the language was a little bit confusing, so I tried to clarify it. It now says that approval or denial is determined by a majority of the votes actually cast of those members present, unless where an affirmative vote of a specific number of members is required by statute. So that means that your quorum number is 4. And for most of your land use decisions, a majority of those present is sufficient to move an application. But there are certain things required by section 22A, 42A, subparagraph B, which I know you've memorized, which requires that the wetland and watercourse boundaries, so the wetland map, can be amended or changed or repealed by a majority vote of the Inland Wetland Agency. So I'd say that if there's a proposed change to the regulations or to the inland wetland map, then you would need a majority of the agency. That makes sense, which would be a vote of 4 in favor to move it forward.
Got it. Okay.
If we have 7.
There are 7, right, up to 7 members present to vote. So 4 is right, the majority of 7.
Cool. Okay. So we are not to be a stickler for something very minor, but you're going to add "of" in front of the votes actually cast. Approval or denial is determined by a majority
Oh,
of the votes actually cast of those members present.
yes.
Picky.
Picky. Also on page 1, I think you will, I'm assuming, add a line that says amended September 9th, 2025, I assume.
Yes.
Okay.
There
Do
is
you-
any action. Absolutely.
Any other commissioners want to express support, or what's the opposite of support? Resistance, objections?
No,
Other
looks
suggested edits?
good. Looks
Oh,
good.
looks good.
Even in the absence of you being chairman for life, it looks good.
Never know who you're gonna get next. Be careful. It goes both ways. Okay, well then I will move to accept the amendments this September 9th, 2025, with that one minor addition of the word "of" in a section 6 quorum second paragraph before the edits of the votes actually. Second?
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay. That's unanimous. Thanks, Alexis, for doing that.
Absolutely.
Yes. Thank you.
Easy.
Well, all right.
Best meeting ever. We beat it. We beat
No,
it.
we're not done. We're not done. We have election of officers next.
So you can do elections of officers, so it would be a short term until your annual meeting, the first meeting of December. December 9th.
So we want to do that though, right?
We have to? Is that what the
I don't know, it's very unclear. It's not very
well,
unclear.
yeah, because we moved the dates and it was for 1 year, which ended, I think, in like a while ago.
Right. I think it's really up to you. The 4 of you are a majority of the commission.
We have a
Well,
chair, right? Or what's the official title?
Chair,
We need a vice chair too, right?
but you do not have a vice chair currently.
Okay.
Right.
Can I nominate Catherine?
I would second that.
No.
Yep.
Do you accept the nomination?
I nominate Paul.
I'm too new at this. You're much more knowledgeable than I am, Catherine. You have a lot of training.
All right, but it's up for review in December, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
We'll just get her in the
sure,
door and then
fine.
it'll be
Okay.
easy in January. Okay, so I
Do you
don't think we need a second for anything like that, right? We just need to vote for it.
Sounds good.
Okay, all in favor of Catherine as vice chair?
I
I.
I guess.
and you can't abstain, Catherine.
I mean, you can. Oh, no, actually, no,
You
wait.
can't,
we
because
all
think-
four
we
for
wouldn't
this.
have the
Couldn't you
stats.
vote?
Yeah, we're only 4 right. How's the 5th one coming along? Isn't there a 5th one that was before the Common Council? No?
Yeah, I will have to try to circle back, but yeah, I got no contact.
Well,
We need a
they're
fifth,
not having
sixth,
the meeting
seventh.
tonight. They have a meeting tomorrow night.
Yeah, I think they're right. Today's Tuesday. Yes. Yeah. I
Yeah,
mean, they know it's a busy time of year.
yeah.
But-
Okay, well, keep thinking, folks, of other good candidates. Are there any conservation initiatives we'd like to discuss? I will say that Heather was successful in, I don't know if anybody saw, but there's a I saw it on Facebook of all places, which I don't often go to, but the city and Coralville nurseries teamed up
Right.
and offered free trees. So trees that would be in the would shade the sidewalk in the street. So shade tree, well, they're not all shade trees, but that's where they were supposed to be located. And Heather got 3.
I got 3.
I got my neighbors here to get 1, and then another neighbor got 2. So it's pretty sweet and super easy. You just email them and send them a picture and say, here's where I want it and here's what I want. And if they deem it acceptable, we got one, we asked for one another tree on another property that we did not get. And I don't know if it's because there is utilities in that location or if we asked for the wrong species or they didn't have that species or whatever, but I don't know. I've not heard as to why we didn't get that tree.
To be
Mhm.
fair, I followed up 3 times. So
Yeah, and sometimes the underground utilities make
Yeah.
make it really tough.
We would have definitely had one more at the end of this end of the cul-de-sac, but we realized that's exactly where all the utilities were going.
Right.
Yeah, we were super impressed. We got a white oak for right on the street. And the first one did not grow and got really sick and looked like it was gonna die. So they replaced it, and this one's doing phenomenally well. And then our neighbors got some birch trees to shade the street. So
Nice. So,
Yeah, and hopefully people will kind of adopt them and help them continue to grow.
yeah, well,
but
I
they
mean, we
still keep
water 'em.
clear cutting every time like a house turns over on the street. The first thing they do is just clear cut the
Yeah.
property, which is really sad.
Well, all we can do is keep trying.
Yeah.
All right, that's all I had for conservation initiatives. Hearing none other, we'll move on to reports of the commission chair. I've got none. Senior environmental officer.
I'm good for now.
Okay. I will move to adjourn. May I have a second? Actually, yeah, do I need a second for that? Yeah, okay.
yeah,
I'll say.
All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
I.
Okay. Meeting adjourned. 15 minutes. Pretty
That was
good.
excellent. I mean, I
Is-
didn't even plug my computer in because there was no point.
Is this a record? Maybe.
Yeah,
I think it might
I
be.
think it is.
Well, good work, everybody.
Good
So
work.
now we can tell people who we want to join the commission, be like, our last meeting was only 15 minutes long.
15 minutes, right?
That's right.
Little commitment.
We'll have to
Yeah.
get somebody else to take notes and Diana can be a commissioner.
I don't live
Did
in
I
Norwalk
first?
now.
Oh,
But you
Big deal.
could.
wah, wah.
Good move, though.
Move, sure.
Okay.
Does it count that I did a long time ago?
Maybe we'll give it a try.
Hey,
At this point, well, yeah, sure.
okay.
That's all I got.
Great.